What is up, everybody? Josh here again, and today we have an Icarus Week 115 update. This week they brought 3 new shotgun types into the game. We also have news of a Tier 4 shotgun coming next week, and some battery news, as well as some notable improvements. Let's get into it, shall we? Icarus Week 115 brings 3 new shotgun types. We have the new Cold Steel, Miasmic, and Obsidian shotgun shells, and these are Prometheus-only shotgun shells that have been added. So if you don't have Prometheus, you really didn't get much this week. They do freezing, poison, and burn modifiers, along with some hefty damage and rare minerals to craft. And they're still working on batteries. The notable improvements this week are the updated chairs to prefer placing characters in front when getting up. Will place in the front or left if there is not enough room in the front of the chair, instead of only trying to place right. So that basically means when you get up, it's going to shoot you straight ahead. Unless you can't go straight ahead, then it'll shoot you to the right or left. They also fixed collision on nearly every beam to prevent collision outside of visible mesh. Fixed emission nomad greatly reduced the wait time of the side objective. Fixed an issue with the lantern not being able to be prepared when equipped in the light slot, which not quite sure what that is. Maybe that means when you repair it, you can't use it. Fixed an EQS query when landing via dropship on the outpost. They added all missing mission sketches, 8 total, as available paintings with the interior decorations DLC, and fixed many caves not having overridden spawn rules for bees, causing some issues when bees and cave worms would both spawn when only one should have. Let's check a few of these things out. The way I explain the chair is that basically if you can get out in front of it, so there's not a front part of this one blocked, and that means it will shoot you out the front of it. For example, this table right here in front of it there's a table there, so basically you can't shoot out in front of it. So what it's going to do is shoot you out to the left or right hand side. See, we were shot out to the right hand side instead of the front. So supposedly the lantern can now be repaired. It's, I think, in the inventory. Let's see. Let's repair it and see if we can hit L. Yep, sure can. So it looks like you don't have to drag out your light anymore to repair it. If you have the lantern, you can just kind of repair it in there, which is pretty neat. Don't know if I remember seeing these. I know what that one is, but it's a Predator Prospector. Very nice. This week, new shotgun ammo. We had 3 types of new ammo for shotguns, the Cold Steel, Miasmic, and Obsidian variations. All exclusive to New Frontiers, as the required materials are only found in Prometheus. And they go through to say that Cold Steel shotgun shells will do 20 to 25 projectile damage with 25 frost damage in addition, and a 15% chance to inflict freeze, which reduces movement speed and melee damage. Miasmic shotgun shells have a 20 projectile damage with 25 poison damage in addition, and a 15% chance of miasmic, which lowers physical resistance by 25 for all affected. And the Obsidian shotgun shells have 20 projectile damage with 25 fire damage in addition, along with a 15% chance to inflict the burn modifier that causes negative 50% health regeneration and negative 25% maximum health while active. These will all be made in the machining bench, and there is no new unlocks this week, so if you've already unlocked those ammo types, then you can make them. And we're going to show you how to make those here very shortly and test them out a little bit. This week they also reduced the amount that ammo for the shotgun costs. For example, the old ammo cost was 1 ammo casing, 5 copper nails, and 6 gunpowder with 1 epoxy, where the new one is 1 ammo casing, 2 copper nails, 1 gunpowder, and 1 epoxy. Basically reducing it quite a bit there. But like I said, there's no unlocks, so we can't show you that, but the miasmic shotgun shells, we can show them here in the game, but we'll show you where they make them. Just come up to your machining bench, and then at the very bottom of the machining bench here, you'll see them. The Cold Steel shotgun shell, Obsidian shotgun shell, and Miasmic shotgun shell. And it does require double-aught buckshot for you to craft it, and the distilled miasmic coating for the miasmic, the shaped obsidian for obsidian, and a Cold Steel ingot for the Cold Steel shotgun. Distilled miasmic, of course, you get the miasmic pieces, and then distilled and chemistry bench, obsidian in the furnace for obsidian, and of course Cold Steel ingot. You go get super cold ice and take steel and super cold ice and put it in the forge, because that makes sense. But so we got all kinds of ammo here. Of course, this wouldn't be a ammo update if we didn't have some shoostings.
Yes, sir, the shoosting begins.
We're going to shoot both different types of ammo between the rifle and shotgun and see which one takes the most damage on a target. You know, for science. We got some targets set up here. left one's going to be for rifles, and the right one's going to be for the shotguns. What we're going to do is we are going to shoot each of these targets and then see how much damage was done to the targets. Each target has 50,000 HP, and you can see it when you bring out the repair hammer. First up, we're going to try out the miasmic shotgun shell, and we'll give it a blast. Okay, bring out the hammer, and it looks like we're at 49,311 out of 50,000. And we got the miasmic rifle here that we just loaded, and we'll shoot that. 48,565. Okay. I wonder. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do the miasmic to it. Nice. Next up, we have the obsidian shotgun. And you can see these are completely repaired. We'll repair them after every single time we try a different one. We'll shoot it point blank. Okay, it looks like we're at... Oh, it's actually burning. Hold on. Oh, look. A loft target. So after the fire and everything was said and done, looks like we're getting a whopping... So 48,334. Not too bad. Same thing with rifle. Switch over to it. And you can see this one's fully repaired. Sure y'all trust me, but dead center. And we'll let it burn as well. Yeah, I can already tell it's way more damage. That's odd. 48,040. I don't know. Okay. Try that again. Okay. Oh, look, I got some live targets here. There it goes. Finally. Yeah, 36. That was fully repaired. So it reduced its HP. Okay, that's what it's doing. It's actually reducing its HP, and then it's bringing it back up again. So 47,822 is what we're looking at out of 50 thou. Finally, we have the cold steel shotgun. And it's at 100% there. We're going to shoot it. Dead center. And actually, it's taking some kind of ice or frozen damage, freezing damage maybe. So it is actually applying the effects to the targets. That's pretty neat. We're looking at 48,664 for that shot. And we're going to load up some cold steel. And we're going to point blank this thing right in the middle. Nope, going to have to get it to proc again. There it goes. Okay, and then 48,165. So yeah, I mean, they're not bad. The new ammo types, they do the damage. Of course, the freezing is going to be real nice. Let's go try the cold steel on some targets and see if we can't freeze them. Maybe some bluebacks or something. And it looks like we slowed that deer down. Of course, we put a dot on it. Oh, looks like it died. Oh, here's a crocodile. Nice. Hello, crocodile. Yeah. Eat them blue numbers. I'm like a hard day at work and come home shooting stuff in the face and Icarus. Yep. Here we go. Let's officially test this with the blueback. Seems like with the shotgun, it's a higher chance of applying that debuff, but... Yeah, okay. Not too bad. Of course, it wouldn't be a shooting update if we didn't empty a whole clip, right? Yeah, that did a decent chunk of damage. We got explosive rifle here. Ouch. Yeah, 40,000. So I guess I'm probably going to still stick with the rifle, honestly. Just when you get to tier 4, it's, you know, where I am mostly on my open worlds. I'm going to probably stick with it. But yeah, if you like shotgun, this is a great addition for you. If you are on Prometheus, you have to have the New Frontiers DLC to actually even have this. So Yeah, comment down below. What do you think about the new shotgun ammo? They've said it once, they've said it twice, and here we are. I don't know, this is probably like third or fourth time. Batteries are coming soon, and they're edging closer to release. And they know that everybody's frustrated at how long this has been in the oven. And honestly, when we tested it out last week, it seemed like it might have been burnt, but their patience is so it is worth your while. They're updating the branch, and yes, you can still play the branch if you want to. It'll be a buggy nightmare, and stuff will happen that don't normally happen in release games, and they're still going to be working on it for another week, they say. And they thank you for your patience and just ask you to keep it up a little longer. What are we keeping up? And then of course they give a screenshot here. This is what the new diagram is. We showed it on our stream last week. They've changed that since so they've already updated that, where you can see quite easily the demand, the storage, and supply of your energy, and I think water too. So hopefully they balance that. Whenever we played with it, it was really bad, and it seems like we needed 18 just for our small Prometheus base, large batteries. So. And next week, we are getting a new Tier 4 shotgun, and they don't even know what it's named yet. If you got a suggestion for what we should call it, put it in the comments. And apparently, Blasty McBlastface has already been suggested. They're also doing a slight shotgun damage balance to account for this new Big Brother, so look out for that too. So I'm kind of wondering if they're going to buff shotguns, make them better than rifles. I mean, what would be the point of a rifle if they did that, though? I'm kind of curious what they're going to do with that. I guess we'll see next week. I don't know. Call it the problem solver. And if you like what they're doing with Icarus, give them more money. I do believe we're going to skim over the changelog this week. Of course, in the new content section, we've already went over that pretty much. And just to confirm, in the fix section, yeah, you can fix the lantern whenever it's in the light slot. That's what that meant. And of course, all the notable improvements are in the fix section, basically. And in the future content section, in this section, they say it added carcass and setup, dead items for the mini hippo. So some kind of hippo. And yes, we get some more information down here about the hippo. And they mentioned bear hide saddles again. And it looks like we may get some more saddles. The Croc Deluxe and Sandworm saddle. And looks like bluebacks and redbacks are going to be mounts. And we have some sandworm saddles with the buffalo, moa, and horse skeletal variations, as well as the croc skin saddle for the buffalo, moa, and horse skeletal variation. And we get to play around with these a little bit, but the water bore, the tier 3 rain reservoir, and water barrel, and biofuel water pump. Check out our last stream if you want to see that. I'll put a link to it down below too. And it looks like there is a default maximum placement distance of 100 meters between beacons. Getting the woolly zebra juvenile. That means you're probably going to have to tame the juvenile. Update trail beacon map size and compass distance. And they're adding the stats to the Larkwell and Black Wolf armor sets. And that's it for this changelog. And we want to thank the late night crew, KHX Sergio, Wolfie, Sandy, Silver, John, EMC2, Rod Knob, Aaron, Steady Bob, JinK72, Kristen, Jaybird, Fubar, Chris, Sanchez, MTZ Gaming, Gamer Joe, Blaze, Sky Reaper, Metal Storm, Xander B, Bob Yob, Alpha Tanker, Jason, Charles, Anthony, Bob Greer, Vesselin, Brooke, and Valiant. Thank you so much for being part of the late night crew and for supporting the channel, and thank you so much to our supporters as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, just keep in mind we will be streaming. We'll be streaming on our server if it's updated for some reason. I don't know why, but Nitrado takes forever to update Icarus servers. If anybody has any clue why, that'd be great. I'd love to know why. Yeah, it takes for a while for our dedicated server to update anymore. So if it's updated, we'll play on there. If not, we'll play, I guess, single player or just me and D. But we will be streaming at 10 p.m. this week, Friday and Saturday. We will not be doing a Sunday stream this week. And the funny thing is, I have contacted them too. So, I don't know. They just don't answer back. No. And that's it for this video. Don't forget, if you like what you see, to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Subscribing will get you update videos every single week for Icarus, just like this one, and content videos whenever those come out as well. And hopefully, we'll see you next time. Peace. And content videos whenever those come out as well. There's a fucking horse.